imagine it just being a nice, cool 70-degree day outside. You're out, the wind is blowing, the grass is whispering to you. It's completely beautiful. And guess what your neighbor is doing? Sitting on their phone. They could be outside playing with a neighbor, a friend, anything. But what are they doing? Sitting on their phone. We all know that technology is advancing with every minute that goes past. But our lives are changing even more because of the technology that continues to advance by the day. According to Brianna W., in an article she wrote in August of 2015, she says that our society is suffering because of our dependency on tech. And she's not wrong with that statement. She's absolutely right. Every day that we spend on our phones, our computers, our iPads, our games, we're constantly decreasing how much our lives actually mean to us. And I care about this because it affects me too. I can admit, I can go at least an hour or two without my phone, but anything longer than that becomes an issue. I don't want our lives to change because of technology. I don't want our only way of communication to be through our phones, through Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. I don't want that for us. We're better than that, and we're stronger than that. And with that being said, I think that I need to give you a little bit more information about what I'm trying to get at here. Not only is technology changing the way we live our lives, it's changing the way we view other people and the way we do anything and everything. People are constantly using tech. We know that. I know that right now you're probably watching this off of your laptop. And that's fair. But you now see my issue. There are so many people using tech that is starting to cause more problems with each person. There are people that are starting to become so dependent on technology that it's giving them eye issues, back issues. They can't even go in a social setting with a friend and speak to them face to face. They'd rather sit there and stare at their phone the entire time. I know you've gone to a restaurant with a friend or with family and looked at the family next to you and seen that all they were doing was sitting on their phones. They were talking, but still looking at their phones, not making eye contact with each other. That is an issue. According to an article written on February 25th of 2015, Medical News Today found that technology overall has a negative effect on children and teenagers. So just imagine if you have a younger sibling. We're still teenagers technically too. It's not just affecting me, but it's affecting you. Everybody in the vicinity of us has some type of tech. And we can't change that. But at the end of the day, you need to see it just as much as I see it. And also, according to Anne Pietrangelo, in a Healthline article, she says that technology can negatively impact their emotional and physical state. Which means that without your phone, you experience anxiety. You may even experience depression, sadness, all of those things. People walk around with back issues from the way they angle themselves to look at their phone or at their tablet or at their computer. People are losing sleep because they're constantly on their phone. It's not something that just affects one person. It affects all of us. There are so many people that it's affecting. Did you even know that 78% of teenagers between the ages of 12 and 17 all have some type of technology device? 78%. That means that almost 1 out of every 4 children has some piece of technology that they can't live without. And that is an issue. They can't go anywhere without their phones. They can't talk to anyone without their phones. They can't function without their phones. I know this because my little brother has had every type of technology you can think of. Multiple game systems, multiple types of phones, multiple tablets, and he cannot live without his tablet. I've seen it. It is what it is, and we cannot change it, but we need to, because every minute that we spend on our technology is a minute that we lose to do something productive, to do something that's going to change the world and change ourselves. I know that you may be like, we're living in a pandemic. Right now, the coronavirus is out, and all we have is YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, all of that. But I promise you, this is a time for you to connect with your family. It's affecting you because all you want to do is sit in your room and isolate yourself from your family. You don't talk to them. You don't do anything. You just sit there on your phone the entire time. My survey of my peers in the class have shown me that a lot of them agree with this same statement, that technology is slowly affecting our lives. It's slowly changing our lives, and it's altering the way that we look at things. Now that I've given you a bit more information, I want you to understand that we need to do something about it. We can't consistently live our lives dependent on technology, because it's really going to take away how we live our lives and how we dictate the things we do in our lives, because all we can do is think about technology. Now, I know that this is asking a lot, but there's little bitty things that you can do step by step just to even detach yourself from technology. You don't have to do an hour a day, which is recommended by a ton of doctors, pediatricians, and other people. You could start with 20 minutes. You could start with 30 minutes. All you need to do is establish how long you can sit away from your phone. And if once you figure out that time, all you got to do is take that little bit of time every single day and just detach yourself from your technology. Show yourself you don't need it. Show yourself that you can still have a fun and productive life without Instagram and without all that other social media we live with. Now, as you can already tell now, our lives are already changing from technology on a constant basis. There are more kids every day using more and more and more technology. Now just think 10 years from now, where everyone has phones, everyone has tablets. That age difference from 12 decreases to 10. Now we have an even bigger perspective of almost 90% of teenagers and children owning technology. That's not what we want. We really want to get away from that. We can live happy, productive lives without technology. We don't need it. We depend on it, yes, but we don't need to. Setting aside a little bit of time is all you need. So what I'm asking you to do today is for you to take a step back and realize that your phone, you don't need it. Your phone is just a piece of machinery put together for your satisfaction. All I'm asking you to do is take 30 minutes out of your day and put your phone to the side. Talk to your family, talk to friends. You don't always need to have your phone in your hand or that technology that you think you do. I know, 30 minutes seems like a lot considering we're always on it because of the pandemic, but I guarantee you'll live the fullest and happiest life if you genuinely just take a step back from your phone or tablet or computer and just detach. I want to thank you all for listening to my speech, and I really do hope that you've taken something away from this. We don't need technology to live. We don't need technology for relationships, for friendships, for any type of stability. We have stability when we talk to each other face to face. So please, take a few minutes out of your day and just put your phone to the side. Leave it alone. You don't need it. I promise you, the world is not going to end because you chose to take 30 minutes out of your day and put your phone away. Thank you.